Hey, what's going on? This is Big Grime. I am a music producer. I also do sound designing. I make presets for like software, and I did for the Core Game 3. It's biggrime.net. I also got blogs, videos, tutorials. I mean, all kinds of things for artists and producers. Today's topic is: should you sign with a small record label? Now, first you have to find out, is this small record label bogus? Now they're gonna try all kinds of tactics to make you feel like they're small, but they're real close to major record labels. Like take pictures. Now pictures don't really lie unless they Photoshop. But the only thing it really tells you is they was with that major artist, producer, whoever they take the picture with, only for that 1 second. That's all it says. I'm gonna tell you how easy it is. So let's say, for instance, Trey Songz. He's coming out with a new album. He's going to DTLR to promote it. Well, if I'm a small record label, all I have to do is go down there, buy a CD, take a picture with him, and then show it to potential artists. Like, look, I'm kicking it with Trey Songz, and they would be like, oh man, you know Trey Songz, based on a 1 second picture. I could have been standing beside him for 5 seconds. Because being that there's gonna be so many people trying to take pictures, 5 seconds and take a picture and then use it. I can go around and do that right off, especially if you're in a major city where artists always come in to promote their stuff. Man, you can take all kinds of pictures with artists. Doesn't mean that I know him, I got his number, or he gonna want to do music with me and my artist. Doesn't mean none of that. So just because somebody has pictures doesn't mean that they're really with these major players. Um, Another thing what they'll do is they will gas it up like they have emails. 9 times out of 10, they won't give you phone numbers. They'll give you emails. So I'm gonna give you an example. I met this one guy. He had a small label, and he claimed that he's cool with major record labels, and he gave me 5 emails of major artists. Now, I'm gonna use Chris Brown for an example. The email would say cbrown156 at yahoo.com or at Gmail. So he used C Brown to make it seem like it's really his email, but really it was the guy's email that he created. So when I send my beat, he's gassing it up like I'm sending it to Chris Brown. I'm not sending it to Chris Brown, I'm sending it to him. So that's a great way for him to take my tracks. So that's one tactic they use, and if he has a picture to an inexperienced producer, it's like, oh man, he know Chris Brown. I got his email. I'm gonna send all my tracks, and all he was gonna do is take them. So let's say you have a small record label that maybe the owner of the small label used to be with major record labels. So he do know some industry people. He do know some major players. But what a lot of them do is they sign you, maybe have you record at a studio that they designated, that they paid for. You go and record your tracks. What they're going to do is they're going to sell your music to the major record labels. That's a huge business right now. If you can get in, is production. A lot of these major artists do not write their own songs. And then sometimes they get the song together, the beat, the vocals, and the words all together. So let's say if me and a female singer are producing and making songs, and we signed to this small record label, they would take our song, shop it to, let's say, Beyonce. Beyonce, yes, I want that song. I'll give you, I don't know, let's say 25,000. They pay that small record label 25,000. and you will get nothing. You know why? Because that contract that you signed with them is going to design to only make money off of record sales. They're not going to say anything about if you sell the song to a label or another production company. You see what I'm saying? It's all going to be designed to keep you hyped up and gas you up like something's going to happen, and it's never going to happen. And you know, record labels, they buy songs and then they don't put it out. So you could have sold a song, you could have made a song to a small record label who sold it to major, and the major never put it out. But that small record label still got paid, and you did not. I'll give you one more trick, because I'm gonna continue to do videos. Because there's so many different things that they do to just, you know, to trick you and scam you. One more thing they do is they get you to copyright the song. Now you be thinking, man, if I copyright my song, they can't take it. Yes, they can. You know how they can take it? Because you copyright it, but on that contract, it's gonna say that they own the music. So we know what you just did? You just copyrighted that song for them. You gave them a free copyright. Cause yeah, you copywritten it, you own it, but whatever you own, they own. So you just copywritten it for them for free. So they'll push you. Oh, copyright your song. Go ahead, push it. They be pushing you to do it, tell you how to do it and everything. You pay for it. But when it comes to when the chips fall down, they gonna come out on top because they own that music. Alright? So I hope I gave y'all some tips and ideas of, you know, maybe to figure out if these companies are bogus. But these are things you got to consider and look at. Do you Google it? What have they been doing? Have they done anything? Have they released any artists? The artists that they have, are they happy? Are the ex-artists they had, are they happy? I mean, yeah, anytime you have, you know, ex-employees, ex-artists or whatever, they may be disgruntled, but it's still good to hear what they got to say because they're probably going to tell you some good stuff. But if there's no history, 9 times out of 10, it's bogus. All right? And read those contracts. BigGrime.net. Check me out. I'm telling you, I got some stuff. Peace.